Not me. I'm not starting trouble. Don't be like that. Anyway, so I wanted to do a follow-up review. This is my official initial review. I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. There you go. If you don't want to hear any more, feel free to click off. Now, why am I saying 7 out of 10? Well, it's the combat. Other than the technical issues with this game, the combat is underwhelming. I have gotten really good at the archery because I wanted to. And while I do like the archery, I feel like 15 to 20% of the time the game is actively working against you. So there's something weird about the archery. They need to fine-tune their combat and make it more engaging, more interesting. I'm not really feeling the combat. The world itself is beautiful. It's wonderful to explore, and I love what they did with the Arthurian lore and just the general Celtic lore, red caps and, other imp-like creatures. That was really cool to see. Red caps are very common in British mythology, and I think there's red cap lore in northern France too. Hard to say, but yeah, I love to see these creatures and these figures from mythology come to life in a really unique way. I mean, I think they're telling a very cool story, and I'm invested, but I feel like the combat's just not carrying this. And I don't know. The alchemy's underwhelming. Cooking's okay. I don't know how to. I mean, I kind of have a general idea of how to craft stuff. Y'all seen this guy? I'm not. I know what this looks like. I've seen this before. I'm not going to explain it though. It's fine. I'm not going to call that cheap at all. So the world is gorgeous. It's wonderful to explore. The story is very engaging. I was hooked. I went ahead and I finished everything in the Horns of the South area. I'm getting ready to move on to the next area, but I think I'm going to wait until another patch rolls out because the stuttering in this game is fucking atrocious. And that only adds on top of the underwhelming combat that, I mean, just kind of really drags the experience down. I know a lot of people are singing this game's praises, but as it currently stands, PlayStation 5, 7 out of 10. It's a really awesome little game, but it's held back by severe technical issues in its current state and also underwhelming combat. And that's all I can really tell you. Is it worth $50? I think yeah, kind of. I'm kind of conflicted about that because The Ascent, anyone remember The Ascent that came out like, I don't know, 2, 3 years ago? It's like 15 developers, and what they did was amazing with that game. I mean, I loved The Ascent, and it was a $30 game. 15 developers. Unfortunately, that sky is bug. The more you look at the sky, the more it bugs you. Uh, yeah, the more they worked on The Ascent, the worse it got. And maybe that could happen to this game too. I hope not. I want to see this game improve. I want to see some awesome quality of life improvements. I want to see some combat that is better. And the thing with the status bar in this game, like it kind of reminds me there was this guy who did a video, it was Dying Light 2 video, and he was critiquing Dying Light 2 and he pointed out the status bar and he basically said, "Yeah, see this status bar? This basically tells you how much fun you can have at any given moment." And I kind of feel that's kind of true for this game. Like the stamina bar is absolutely it's this bar that dictates how much fun you can have at any given moment. And I don't know. I mean, there's plenty of games with status, like stamina status like that, but for some reason in a game like this, I don't know. It's a bit of a. Oh, you guys seeing this? Oh, look at that. I love the weirdness. You see the symbols in the night air? That's so cool. I have to hand it to him. Like I dig that. So, yeah, I want combat to be better and I want the stuttering in this game to stop. I think honestly the only reason why the game is behaving as well as it is right now is because I've got it on Explorer mode. I switched over to Explorer mode because I was getting ready to take on a big bad boss. And because I don't like the combat in this game that much, I turned it down to make it a little easier on myself. And I noticed that frame rate drops and stuttering went down. Like it alleviated the stuttering and the frame rate drops, just lowering it to Explorer mode. How is that a thing? How is that a thing? I don't even know. But yeah, I mean, I finished the first act. I'm probably gonna wait until some more patches come through before I continue my journey in what I believe to be an awesome game. I think it is. It's just the combat and the stuttering and the freaking instability issues. I mean, I want to play this at 60 frames and I want some fun combat. Those are the two things that I think is really holding it back to that masterpiece for me. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people are screaming that this is a masterpiece, but I wouldn't go that far. It's got a lot of promise, and I want them to keep tweaking it. And who knows, maybe out the other end, maybe by the end of this year, it will be that masterpiece that people claim it is now. But as long as the combat's this lame and the stuttering issues persist along with, just the basic jank that comes along with games like this. I mean, sometimes jank's unavoidable, but when you got other technical issues on top of just okay combat, I wouldn't call this a masterpiece. Beautiful though. I call this beautiful and I love the story. But yeah, I'm going to revisit this and I'll continue my adventure once I see some improvements, like some improvement patches, maybe some quality of life updates. That would be freaking awesome. So, and for the love of all the gods, could you please do something about that sun? I am tired of the sun flickering and doing that thing it fucking does. Oh dear gods, man. Sometimes you can't escape it. Like the sun will just like it'll just flash in your face. And you're not even trying to look at it. Anyway, so that's all I got for now. You all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, and I will catch you on the flip side. OMG, my honeys! Adam Falls getting its DLC. It's getting its DLC next week, and I am so looking forward to that. Yes, yes, baby. Yes! I'm so happy. Anyway, yeah, that's all I got.